but it is on TikTok. All right, the countdown officially is drawing closer and closer to the best holiday of the year. That obviously being Halloween. Uh, and one way I'm going to kind of celebrate, not even celebrate, but just kind of recognize and enjoy, oh, is for the next 2 weeks, I'm probably going to overwear and rewear all my Halloween shirts, almost to the point of probably being too much. But again, with only 2 weeks remaining, um, oh man, I wanna commemorate it. Is that the right word? I don't know. Um, Not that I couldn't wear my Halloween shirts year round, and I probably still will, but just a lot less frequently. It makes more sense to wear them now, obviously. Or the whole month of October, I've been slowly ramping it up. So the next 2 weeks, I will probably you'll see the same shirt over, not the same shirt, but same shirts, same like 6 or 7 that I got. Might be a little more than that actually, but over the course of the next 2 weeks, we are definitely going to highlight the fact that it's almost Halloween. I love it, man. And the weather is finally fucking changing. The past couple mornings, it's been a crisp like 40, 50 degrees. And I think the rest of the week, it's only going to be cooler. For like the highs during the day, it's like 60s. That's my kind of weather, man. I don't know about you guys. I know a lot of people like the warm weather. I even know some people that like the snowy, cold weather, which I don't mind really any of it. But if I had the chance to choose, you give me a cool, crisp 40-degree morning where you can wear a sweater or a jacket. And then by the afternoon, you can kind of take that off and it's 60, maybe even close to 70 degrees. That right there, there's not many things that get me excited anymore. That's one of them. I guess I'm officially getting old when the weather gets me excited or it can. Um, but yeah, I got the Freddy jersey on, man. I mean, come on. 2 weeks until Halloween. It's a chest day. My back is slowly getting better. It's actually taking longer than I thought. Again, I can still lift, so I'm not gonna be a negative Nancy. I'm gonna try not to be. Um, but it's just taking a little longer than I thought. And I've been warming up here on flat bench, and I still cannot. It just does not feel comfortable for me to have my feet firmly on the ground. I have to set them. You guys probably can't see, but set them up here on these pegs they have sticking out. For some reason, when I'm laying flat and my feet are on the ground, it just there's just a pressure. It just doesn't feel fully comfortable. And again, for some reason, whenever I set them up here, it kind of relieves that pressure and that stress. Can't explain it. I've been to the chiropractor twice. He basically said I just needed rest and in time, as long as I don't do nothing stupid. That's a big if. But in time, it'll get better. So hopefully that's the case. So no, there'll probably be not much leg drive if any here. So normally, I think this is like 335 or something. Normally on flat, I could get that for like 11, give or take. It might be a little less than that because the whole no leg drive dilemma. Um, but yeah, man, I'm kind of ready. Let's just crank up the music, see what I can do with this first one. The second one might be better, which really is no surprise. It's kind of how it works most times, anyways. But doesn't give me an idea, anyways, of how it's gonna go. That made my face tingle. I don't know if that's the pre-workout or something else. I'm hoping it's the pre-workout. 'Cause if it's something else, uh-oh, who knows what's gonna happen next if that's the case. But it feels so strange. I maybe the bench is off. Maybe I need to relook at that. But something just felt a little off there. But I'm really just thinking it's the whole no leg drive. I still did 10. I mean, I'll take it, man. There's a couple things kind of going against me right now. Can't use leg drive, and my back is just, it's probably making me a little more cautious. Well, I know it is, but maybe even more so than I realize, which is probably a good thing. If I can just get a good training day or another week, really, without making it worse, I mean, hey, can I really complain? No, I can't. Or I shouldn't, anyways. So, I'll do a couple more. You guys know the routine. I'll probably, well, let's just do the 5 sets here. I got 4 more too with the same weight, and I'll back some weight off, do 2 more again, just for lighter weight. Um, we'll go from there. But so far, I mean, again, I'm not gonna complain because that was 10 with no leg drive, 335. Pretty good, pretty good start. Have you guys heard the mashup of uh, the Sleep Token song? I don't know the name of it. I guess I could look. I just set my phone down though. It's one of the Sleep Token songs mashed up with the K-pop Demon Hunter movie. The song "Free," I think is what it's called. Um, it's actually pretty fucking cool. I've been listening to it. Now it's not on Apple Music or Spotify or anything, at least that I know of. But it is on TikTok, and you can save that. You can save those videos and just listen to them same way you would Apple Music through your headphones. And that's what I've been listening to. I wouldn't say it's something you would expect someone to be listening to while they're working out, but I have a lot of songs like that. Um, for whatever reason, they just work. I'm not really gonna sit here and try to explain it. If it works, it works. So whatever. But anyways, ah, see if I can do 10 again. It's a big if, but that's what I'm going for. All right, that was only 9, but I'm okay with it, man. I mean, if I wanted to, I could have tried one more. I don't think I would have got it, but maybe a nice little half rep. But it's not worth the risk. You know, got to keep reminding myself of that. That's always the goal, though, right? I mean, the goal is always to come in here, do just enough to get better. Obviously, try not to overdo it. Try not to get hurt, which can those two things could kind of link together. If you overdo it too much, it could lead to injury. Um, but I kind of get reminded sometimes because sometimes you can kind of lose sight of that. For feeling really good, having a good week or whatever, having a good day. Um, I can tend to overdo it, which I know I'm kind of speaking out of both sides of my mouth. That's not always a bad thing, but it can be. You know, I feel like you need to pick and choose. Like I said, right now with my back being kind of messed up, I ask myself, is it worth it? No, you know. But like I just said a minute ago, if you're feeling good, you're not tired, you've been sleeping good, you're recovering good, and you're in here and you just feel like an animal. Will it hurt to overdo it that day a little bit? Take advantage of that day or week, however long it is? No, probably not. Because you're not always gonna feel like that. So I'll do one more, and then I might go a little heavier on the back down sets today. I mean, I'm not gonna go heavy. I'm not gonna go heavier than what I got on there now. But I mean, for what I did last week, I think last week I went down to 245s with an additional 25 on each side. So basically, I took 145 off. But I might just sleep 345s on each side and just take the 25 off. We'll see. Let me do the next set, and that'll tell me everything I need to know. All right. I think almost exactly the same as last week. I think I did 10, 9, 8. So it's all right. Um, I think I will just take the 25s off. I'll leave the 345s on each side. Again, it's gonna be a little heavier, obviously. Um, but if I think I can get like a good 12 still. If not, maybe one more or something on the first one. Second one, I might lose a little in terms of reps, but I'm a little more okay with it today. So let me ship the 25 off, and we'll do a couple more. Damn, I've been humbled again. Yesterday on one of the sets of lat pull downs, same thing happened. I thought, um, well, actually, it's slightly different. The first set was pretty good, but it got heavier sooner than I thought. This one, just from the first one, from the first back down set, it was heavier than I thought. So it's actually a little worse. But I did 11, and they were really good reps. So I mean, whatever, man. Uh, I mean, I feel it. My chest is burning. That is the main thing. So I mean, but now I know because I haven't done a back down set or even last week was the first week that I've done Smith machine bench flat or incline um in months. So I kind of, whether I just forgot or just it's been so long, I kind of just miscalculated. Whatever, probably a little bit of both. But you know, I, like I said, I'm really just okay with it though. Back down set, and I'll do one more and then a drop set even. So um, it'll work out. Let's do one more. I was gonna go for one more, but I don't think I had it, to be honest. Let's do the drop set real quick. All right, what a start, man. Back down sets were a little heavier than I was really planning, but that's fine. It felt great, honestly. Probably just good for me to switch it up a little. They were still back down sets, just on a little bit heavier than what I would normally do. All right, man. Let's move on to something else. It was a good start, though. All right, normally at this point, I would be doing decline bench, but just like last week, um, with my lower back the way it is, I mean, I tried it last week and I could just tell it would not be smart to do it again this week. Or not again, but to even try it this week. Um, it just did not feel good. That actually probably felt the worst on my lower back when I tried it last week. I only had, fuck, I think I didn't even have the bar loaded. It was just a 45-pound bar. And I laid back and did like, I don't know, 5 reps, and I could just tell there's no sense in even trying it. And it's same thing today. No sense in even trying it. Let's be smart here where I can. So to hit lower chest instead, it's going to be high to low cable flies, 3 sets with the drop set. Um, may have to go up and wait a little bit, but I'm kind of okay with, since I went a little heavier on the back down sets today. I'm okay with starting a little lighter on this, if it even is light. We'll see. And if I need to add weight on the next one, on the next couple, I'll do it. Okay, I think I did 16, 15 or 16. Let's add just a little bit. See if I can bring it down closer to 12. And on the third set, maybe even around 10. And then pair that third set with a drop set. I think that'll be good. I think that was 12. I'm not even sure. That was a fucking good set though. Whew. Man, that rep was so tough at the end, it had me fucking hissing like a cat or a snake or something. That was totally unintentional. Oh, fuck. All right, let me do something for upper chest next. Honestly, I skipped it last week, but I think I might try some incline dumbbell flies. Let me do a feel out set or two and see if it's worth it. Ooh. Wow. All right, let's finish this with a good drop set here. All right, let's go check the pump out. All right, I think I'm ready now. I got this new sticky pad meant for sticking on mirrors without messing them up. So let's see if we can't get some good posing in. But I was so locked in going into those incline dumbbell flies that I didn't realize it until I was after done with the first set. But after I was done, I realized, nope, that won't work. Let's try that again. Maybe that this new sticky pad doesn't work very good. But what was I saying? Crap, I don't even remember now. Oh, I was so locked in that I didn't even do a feel out set like I said I was going to. So, but it worked out. I mean, they were really good. So let's get right into it. Put this light pause again. Hopefully it doesn't. All right, I did a lot of posing there. Toward the end, I feel like I maybe was starting to fade a little. That's all right. The pump was starting to wear off. But it's been a while since I posed this light, so there's a lot of experimenting, figuring out what looked best and what doesn't. Um, that was fun though. It felt good again. Another day where I could pose a little bit. I still can't fully flex my core like I want, but it is way better than last week. So I think I'm on the right path. Just need a little more time. So I did a lot of posing, so I'm not going to say much. It was a good workout. Again, another step in the right direction, already better than last week. So tomorrow, as per usual, um, I'll try to do back and biceps, see what I can do. We'll keep going, man. Hopefully soon, fingers crossed, I'm back to normal. Um, yeah, let's get out of here.